Yo, what is up, everybody? Mike here today, and today, something a little bit different. So I'm going to try a new series, and depending on the support, I might make it a weekly video. So it's going to be about NFL news and trade rumors. So this video was inspired by Le'Veon Bell apparently seeking a trade. So what does that mean for Jets fans, if you're still out there? So the New York Jets are obviously trying to trade Le'Veon Bell, and a league source did confirm that today, which was Tuesday. So Le'Veon Bell, obviously, everybody knows he's unhappy with his role in Adam Gase's offense. He was seen liking tweets on Twitter, which were good. It was like a tweet saying that Adam Gase's play calls aren't good, and Le'Veon Bell liked that tweet. Adam Gase was even asked about this, and he responded saying he wishes Le'Veon Bell would just, basically be a man about it and like talk to him face to face. But what's that going to do? Le'Veon Bell won't be happy about the Jets offense until Adam Gase is out of town. Now, the difficult thing about this situation is Le'Veon Bell still has $6 million left on his 2020 salary, and it's fully guaranteed, so it can't be restructured. So it's going to be difficult for a team to trade for him because they're also going to have to inherit that large salary. However, both sides really want to get this trade done, and the Jets are even willing to take something as small as a very late round pick in the draft. That's a bargain if you're willing to take his salary. So what teams are willing to take his salary? So the 4 teams rumored to be interested are the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I think they're probably pretty happy with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. We got the Cardinals. The Cardinals, we already have Kenyon Drake and Chase Edmonds. And, I have Kenyon Drake in fantasy. It's making me angry that they're already using Chase Edmonds more than him. So I don't think they need Le'Veon. We have the New England Patriots. Bill Belichick. Could he bring in this former Pro Bowler? That would be interesting. And then, maybe most interesting, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Can the Pittsburgh Steelers, we all know the drama that Le'Veon had there. He held out for a whole year. He created the holdout, basically, in Pittsburgh. Can bygones be bygones and Le'Veon Bell return to Pittsburgh? Let me know down in the comments where you guys think Le'Veon Bell is going to end up. I have him in fantasy. Don't worry, my team's good. He probably won't, see the lineup most of the time. But it would be nice if he gets this change of scenery. All right, next up in recent news, we have this video of AJ Green that most of you might have seen. If not, all right. In this video, AJ Green, he appears to be mouthing, "Trade me," in the video. So does AJ Green want to be traded from the Cincinnati Bengals? AJ Green has always been injury prone with the Bengals. I don't know if anyone's going to even want him. But the times when AJ Green is healthy, he has been able to produce. He has 6 seasons. 5 of these were in the beginning of his career, where he's received 1,000 yards on the season. He's proven he can be a good receiver. It just depends on the offense and, obviously if he wants to be there. So if AJ Green does want to seek a trade, there's a lot of teams that could use good receivers. A lot of teams are injured right now. We have the Buccaneers. Imagine if AJ Green joined that elite receiving corps. We have the Eagles. Oh my God, I don't even know who the Eagles receivers are. I'm an Eagles fan. And then obviously the New York Jets, who are trying to trade Le'Veon Bell. All right, keep that in the back of mind. So there we go. 2 potential trade candidates, AJ Green and Le'Veon Bell. And now I want to get into the news aspect of this video. So a really big headline has been Dalvin Cook's injury on Sunday Night Football. Dalvin Cook was, having a great game against the Seahawks. And then he did something to his groin, apparently. Went off the sideline, tried to come back in the game for a play, and you could see that he was in pain, so he'd stopped playing. Something wasn't quite right. He got an MRI on Monday, and apparently it went pretty well, which is what Mike Zimmer said. He did follow up by saying, we'll see how he does this week. But later reports are even more encouraging that Cook avoided a major injury. But they are playing the 0-5 Falcons in Week 6, and they have a bye week in Week 7. So it appears that they're probably going to let Dalvin Cook not play in Week 6, and they'll probably give him 2 weeks of rest. That's actually it's a pretty smart thing to do as long as they're confident in beating the Atlanta Falcons, who don't even have a coach. It's also comforting that Alexander Mattison, the backup, did look really solid in his performance on Sunday Night Football. So if you're in fantasy, keep your eye out on Alexander Mattison because he'll be a good streamer for Week 6. The final 2 things we're going to talk about. The first thing is the Saints Monday night win against the Chargers. Oh, that was a close game, wasn't it? I was nervous. But apparently Justin Herbert is a beast. I had Justin Herbert in fantasy. I dropped him. I regret it because the next 2 weeks he threw for like 7 touchdowns combined. Justin Herbert, he's showing off what he can do deep. However, the Chargers suffered a pretty bad injury with Keenan Allen being sidelined for the remainder of the game. So what I want to talk about is the severity of how he was injured. So he wasn't really even injured at all. It was back spasms is what it's reported to be, which isn't really that bad of injury. It's more of like, at the time, it's pretty bad, but you'll be able to recover really quick. And in addition to that, you might not know this, but the Chargers bye week with schedule changes was moved from week 10 to week 6. So they're going to have an off week this week anyway. So it's extra time for Keenan Allen to get healthy. Obviously, he's such an instrumental part of that offense. Who knows, bro? If Keenan Allen was healthy, they probably should have won that game. You saw in overtime, Hunter Henry dropped a pass. Some Randy receiver, another one on the Chargers, dropped a pass. It was brutal to watch late. I don't know. Are the Chargers the next Falcons? And then the final piece of news is obviously Dak Prescott's injury. I'm an Eagles fan, but, respect where respect is due. I hope Dak Prescott gets better. Thankfully, if you don't know who Connor Barwin is, he was an edge rusher for the Eagles. He suffered a similar injury, and Connor Barwin said Dak Prescott will be able to recover and bounce back. And he seems like a motivated guy, so I have faith that Dak Prescott will bounce back. So, yeah. All right, that's all the news and rumors for this week. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this series, and we'll keep it up. Go check out the other videos. Subscribe.